Hi ladies! So today's tutorial is devoted to Earth Day, which is today, and I wanted to get started with a crazy yet fun, somewhat wearable green eye. I just wanted to do something that was earthy and natural to me, not natural in the sense that it is not a lot of makeup, but natural as in you find it in nature. So I'm going to be using these colors for my brow bone color, Blanc Type, which is from MAC, a Pro Color Lime, which is also from MAC. I'm going to be using a little bit of Bitter, also from MAC, and the last one from MAC, we're going to be using Chrome Yellow. So very vibrant, very colorful eye today. I'm very excited. Let's go ahead and get started. Yay, Mother Earth. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my Jumbo Pencil in Milk. Now, I was so down like a couple months ago, and a friend of mine, Jessica, brought this over and I about flipped. I was so excited. I love it when friends know exactly what's gonna make you happy and they think about you and they do stuff like that, and I thought that was really sweet. So, all over your lid with the NYX pencil. It is so creamy, you really don't need a lot. So, and I like to pat this in instead of rub. In some places, obviously, you're going to want to rub, but mostly just patting motions work really well. The reason that white is such a great base is because it makes colors that you're using more vibrant. I'm going to pull it into the middle here as well. I'll be taking my Blanc Type and using my MAC Scenes Mop. Patting for the most color payoff right up in the brow bone. With that same brush, I'm going to be taking Lime. Again, patting right there. I like to keep going over it until it is super vibrant. Again, patting motions. Just get lots of product on there. I'm going to take the other side of that brush and go into my Chrome Yellow where the green met the Jumbo Pencil, the milk color, but I'm not coming all the way in. I'm going to pull that yellow back into that green just a little tiny bit to make them blend a little bit better. With a clean MAC Scenes Mop, I'm going to go back into that Blanc Type and just get that inner corner. Now with a blending brush, we're going to take Bitter, and I'm just going to use a 217 from MAC. I'm going to go right above that green that we did before, the lime, and just make it so it blends into the brow bone a little bit better. The thing I like about Bitter is that it has a tiny bit of the yellow in it. It has a little tiny bit of sparkle to it. So all of these matte colors that we've been using, it adds just a tiny bit of drama. Okay, so there are our eyes thus far. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my foundation and just do my powder foundation, all that kind of stuff, take a makeup wipe and wipe out all the fallout that came out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have foundation and powder on. Today I used, pretty much like always, my L'Oreal True Match. This one is Nude Beige W3, and then with my very large powder puff, which I love, from Ben Nye, I used medium Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium from MAC to make everything flawless and smooth. And now I'm going to do the underneath of my eye with some of these same colors. I'm going to take my Merle Norman brush, and I'm going to take the lime first. I'm pulling this down pretty far. I want it to be pretty dramatic. Hooking it up right here with the green that's on top. Then I'm going to take the lighter green and just do a small little spot right where this green will meet the Blanc type. I'm not going to do yellow underneath my eye today, and I'm actually going to take my pinky to deposit more color in Blanc type and put it right there. Okay, let's take a little bit of the chrome yellow, just because we've lost it a touch. Take it into that green and overlap right here by the lash line, right here. Actually, you know what? I totally am. I am going to use that on the bottom. I love this yellow. I'm just going to take the tip and right where I did the two greens meeting, I'll just do a dot of the yellow. Hopefully it shows up on camera, but I love it. Now we're going to take our Black Track Fluid Line from MAC and we're going to do a nice bold line up here. Are done, and I did a fun little thing over here to where I've gone up and out. So what I want to do is take another little brush, take a little bit of my NYX pencil, the white, just kind of go in between. Just a little tiny bit. Now I want to take that black liner and just come down on the bottom to right here. I love using Black Track fluid line, or just any fluid line for that matter, near the water duct because, or excuse me, near the tear duct, water duct, because it is waterproof. And then I go in with my black pencil, just using Wet n Wild black pencil. I want to do a bright pop of color on my cheeks, so I'm going to be using what I got from Ipsy, and it is a Bombshell Cosmetics, and this one is called Sweet Cheeks. It is a very bright pink, very pigmented, and it has some sparkle in it. So I'm going to take my Sigma F40, which I absolutely love. Smile. Now this blush almost looks wet when you put it on. It gives such a great shine. Look at that. It is amazing. I love it. So I'm going to pull that all the way back to the temple. And even up a little bit at the end of my eye right there. Okay. And just a touch from the contour palette, the Coastal Scents contour palette that I love. Not a lot, but just for a tiny bit of definition. I'm going to take the brown and go right underneath it, more out here. So just right underneath that pink. Just so it gives a little bit of weight and some balance to what we've just done. And then with my Urban Decay, the Toasted, I'm gonna go up here. And then down on the jawline. I'm also going to take my E40 from Sigma in that same brown, starting at the brow right here, and just giving a little bit of contour to my nose. Very important to start it all the way up at the brow. And then I just take my finger and in that lighter color, the skin color right there in the middle, I just kind of go on top and just a touch out right there, almost like a V right here, and then straight down. I don't go to the tip of my nose. I just kind of keep it right there. And then just use the warmth of your finger and blend that brown in a little tiny bit. Okay, and now we will do brows. I said we're gonna do brows. I noticed what time it was and I had to go pick up my oldest son from school, and I'm rarely seen without my bow, so I had to throw on a bow really quickly. But okay, so we are going to finish this look if it kills us, right? So we are going to do our brows, finally. And I use my Coastal Scents, my 88 palette. I use the two bottom right-hand side colors, if I can speak. I use the darkest browns that kind of hug the black down there at the bottom. And just want to deepen these up a little bit. I love going underneath first and just kind of lining it right there. And before I left, I had already put some gel in there to make them stand straight up and then go out. Dramatic look, so I'm just going to extend my wing a little bit more than normal. Nice, bold, thick brows today. Love, love, love thick brows. And to thicken up the brows that you have, just go on the very, very edges of, you know, the hairs you see right here. Just going and lining right above them instead of right underneath them. And it'll give you nice, thick, bold brows. Insta-drama. Now I am terrible with doing a thick brow and not doing extreme lashes as well, or not even just extreme lashes, but just the lashes that I typically use. Sometimes I can get away with not wearing any lashes at all, but when I do a thick brow, I don't like that. I like having either super dramatic lashes or just lashes for that matter when I do a thick brow. Oh, I love, love, love thick brows. Okay, so I'm going to use the Demi Wispies from Ardell, which look like that. You can make these more dramatic if you would like, just by adding more mascara to them. And I will just pop those on and be right back. Now what I wanted to do was get our lips done. I'm taking Strip Down by MAC. I already have a little bit of powder over my lips. Going to line on the outside. Very neutral lip today. Then I'm going to take Blonde Venus, which is from NARS, and it is a very neutral, natural brown. It's right up here. Perfect for a nude lip without it being a nude lip. And I'm going to take Myth, which is almost like a concealer, and putting it on the middle. So Myth. Right in the middle here. And then we take that blonde Venus. Just fill in that lip. Okay, and there we are. That is our look for today. Happy Earth Day, everyone. I love this look. I would totally rock this to the grocery store or anywhere else. I think it's beautiful. It is reminiscent of the forest, like the moss in the forest, the grass, beautiful sunshine on the grass, and just everything that I love about being outdoors. And maybe tomorrow, even though it's not Earth Day anymore, maybe I could do, you know, a tribute to Earth Day for this whole week. Maybe tomorrow we'll do the mountains, the browns, and the gorgeous, creamy inner eye, almost like it's a snow-capped mountain. And then we'll do water, and maybe we'll do a flower color, purples, pinks, all that kind of stuff. I kind of like that. So Earth Day celebrated all week, not just today. By golly, that's what we're going to do. Have a fabulous day and be good to yourself, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.